everybody. I'm Mary Perry, and
I am David Zinn. That's Mary Perry. And we are Unscripted once again. And we are really once again because this is the second time we're trying to do this, because the first time it did not record sound. And even though we're funny to look at, without the sound, it's not nearly as good.
I still thought that we should just show that one because it is funny. You could just guess it. There was a few things I didn't understand. You can just fill that in.
Some of the lip readers.
Some of the lip readers would totally have gotten
yes.
that. But anyway, so here we are. And wow, what I have to tell you, I did say this in the first round, but I'm saying it again, is that I really was so just taken by just how alive St. Paul's is. This morning I came in to do praise moves, Saturdays at 10 a.m. on Zoom. And there was people coming and going and fixing things and doing things and talking with people, and there was the men's prayer breakfast was just coming out, people milling about. This church is alive in its safe pasture, and Father, right?
There's a lot going on
There's a lot
all the
going
time.
On, and Father Joe presides over a safe pasture that allows everybody to come and to be part of it. You know,
pretty much every day.
Every day. So there's something for everybody. So great segue to take a look at the calendar, Dave.
Yes. Well, before we do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to say, you haven't been here for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And we did get some comments from some viewers, mainly friends of Jim Miller's, and we thank Jim Miller for filling in.
Yes, thank you, Jim.
Well, one of the comments was that we should name the show Unhinged. And I think that's probably more because of a reflection on Jim than the two of us.
I sincerely appreciate him for coming in and being part of that. However, unhinged, wow. But anyway, let's try to keep it to unscripted.
Okay. So I did want to give a little shout out to Kathy DeSanti, and the reason I'm doing that is because I did not have my personal unscripted coffee mug in the office, so I just made one up. And I should say from Kathy down below.
Yeah.
I did notice Kathy and Paula are doing coffee hour, one of the coffee hours tomorrow.
Oh.
So we're expecting big things out of you guys tomorrow.
Everybody does a wonderful coffee hour, and Kathy and Paula.
All the coffee hours are great.
Are no exception.
Yes.
Yes, are no exception. It's very good.
Okay, so this week.
This week, what's going on, Dave?
Well, tomorrow's a big day.
Yeah.
Because we have a baptism at 10:30 service.
Yay.
We have Nicole and Patrick O'Connor's son, Micah.
Yep.
Who will be baptized, and we're looking forward to that.
Yep. Beautiful.
And one thing I did want to ask you.
Yes.
Do you have any baptism jokes?
I don't.
You don't? Okay.
Do you?
Well, I have some stories, but I did want to ask you a question. On sword points and in our bulletins, we use special fonts.
Yeah.
We try to keep things having the same look. In sword points, most of the fonts that we use for the text is Times New Roman, which is a fairly common font. In the bulletin, typically what we use is Saban, which is the exact same font that they use in the Book of Common Prayer.
That's amazing.
So we keep it looking like the prayer book.
That is a really key communication point, to tell you the truth, for those who pay attention.
I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
What font do we use for the baptismal service?
Wow. I have no idea.
The baptismal font.
Stop it! That was a great joke. I didn't see it coming. It fit right in there. That was a good one. And I understood it. I got it.
That's good.
I was still struggling with the porcupine one from last week. I have to tell you, I had to get another refresher today, but I think I got it now. But porcupine and a sheep that knits.
You get a sheep that knits.
Yeah.
Because it's got its
needles.
and it's got
the
wool.
Yeah.
So then it can knit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That took a lot of emails, to tell you the truth, guys. That was 2 or 3 emails back and forth.
So while we're on baptism,
Yes, segue.
did you know that Father Joe once performed a baptism on an airplane?
On an airplane?
Yes.
No.
It was a blessing in disguise.
Oh. Can I have a true confession, since we are sitting in
You were baptized.
Studio One? Is that he had just run that joke by me before, and I thought I got it, and I just got it.
They're always better the second time around. Okay, then.
Oh, get it?
Oh,
Disguise. Ah, okay, go ahead.
So let me ask you a question. So
Why
Micah.
do I do this? Only for Jesus. Go ahead.
So Micah is about 2 months old. I forget exactly what day he was born. May have been in August. May have been late July. What do you remember about your baptism? Do you remember anything about it?
No.
Do you know how old you were when you were
I was a
baptized?
baby. I don't know. Do you?
Well, I don't remember it, but I was told about it.
What were you told?
So the day I was born, my mother was probably a new Episcopalian, probably about 3 years.
Okay.
And she was so worried that I guess I would die and go you know where, and
Yeah.
without being baptized.
Yeah.
So she baptized me herself in the hospital
She did?
the day I was born. So I was probably about 12 hours old.
Wow.
Then I was baptized in a church probably about 30 days later.
Wow.
But I always thought that was a pretty cool story because,
It is.
I mean, obviously I didn't remember it, but I was told when I was about 5 or 6 years old.
Huh.
And I remember thinking that was pretty special that someone would care that much
Right.
and think that
Right.
the relationship with God was that important
Was that
that you needed
important?
to be baptized.
100%. Wow, I love that story. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Zen. Wow, that's a great story.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
talk about the week. What's going on? So we have we have a full week. Now that we're in September. First of all, Sunday school is back.
Yes, it
Going
is. Come
strong.
on. Yep.
Grades nursery through 8.
Yep.
Come around 10:15 and
Head up to the
drop the
classroom.
kids off downstairs or up in the classroom. Then they will join us on a day like tomorrow. They'll join us in time for the baptism.
Yes. Yes.
Most days they'll be up in time for the announcements. We have Bible studies almost every single day. Monday night we have the men's Bible study. They're doing 2 Samuel. Tuesday morning we have the lady Tuesday morning Bible study. And they are talking about Mary.
Mary.
Whoever Mary is.
Yeah.
She's Mary. And not this Mary.
No.
Mother of God. Mother of Jesus.
That Mary.
Then Tuesday night, the Dust to Glory Bible study run by Father Joe and Tara on Zoom. Wednesday evening, there's a ladies' evening Zoom Bible study. Gotta keep all these names straight.
Yep.
They're talking about the women of the Bible.
Yep.
And then we have the Saturday morning men's groups, and also the Thursday morning men's group. They're all basically Bible study discussion groups. So there's a lot going on, a lot of ways you can further your faith, ask questions, and talk about them.
And also be with others in community. So if you guys have, usually all the information's in the bulletin or sort points, but if you have any questions, just see Dave or I will get you in touch with the people that are leading those ministries right now. But yeah, always something for everybody. And a quick little shout out for the Wednesday 10 a.m. Great service. Come,
Yes.
we'll give you a little fill up during the week, and we get about 30-ish people, give or take. And it's worship music, just nice acoustical guitars and singing. And Father Joe provides, there's readings and homily and
There's
Eucharist.
definitely a healing emphasis at the service, right?
Definitely, it's a healing service, and that kind of flows through all of it, and right up to the prayer at the altar, so you can come up and just whisper to Father Joe your heartfelt prayer requests, and he's right there. He'll provide Holy Unction and pray for you, and it's really very special. So if you haven't tried it, come on in. It's great, and you can leave directly after, or there's a Bible study afterwards. So totally up to you. Nice and easy.
So the other thing we have going on this week, this is a food collection week.
Okay.
We have the drive-through food collection on Wednesday from
Yep.
11 to 1.
Yep.
Everyone still keeps bringing the food. That's very successful. We're well into the 60s on the number of food drives we've had.
Sure.
And that benefits Jericho, the Jericho Partnership in Danbury, and the various food pantries that we support during the year.
So important. Really so.
So what else do we have?
Let's see. I'll just give one more shout out for prayer. Is that, as you know, we do have a prayer chain here, which you can access any prayer requests that you have from the website, or you can let Father Joe know, or you can let myself know. We will get you directly on the prayer chain, and you will be prayed for immediately. It's a very active and very powerful ministry, and it's hosted by intercessors who are the direct line. We all have a direct line to the throne for prayer. But they just have a certain gifting about them for intercession. So very, very powerful. And then also in Sword Points this past week, there was a flyer, if you saw it, for online Zoom prayer rooms through the Order of St. Luke, which is a national prayer ministry that we're part of. So if you have a need and you'd like to do that, that's in a Zoom format, and it can be a little bit longer time for prayer. So please avail yourself of that. And it's a wonderful time to just lift up your petitions.
Super. So what else we have? I'm just looking at the calendar.
Yeah.
Another week, our group is going to Germany.
Oh,
we have a group of 12 of us. Many of them parishioners here of St. Paul's. It's for the Oberammergau
I
Passion
can't wait
Play.
to see those pictures. That's going to be. I always travel vicariously through you. One of these years, I will
that's
get to
good.
go somewhere. But the pictures and the chronicling of the trips are. I love them, and I know they're appreciated by everybody who sees it.
And we're already looking ahead towards 2023 and 2024.
Yeah.
We've had some preliminary discussions with our tour company.
Yep.
A lot of good things in the works.
Wow, so good. Pray about that, guys.
So as we look forward to tomorrow and our worship services, there is one other world event that's going on that's drawn a lot of attention. The funeral for the Queen. I think the actual funeral is Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
But I did want to relate a cute story I heard about the Queen. So most people know that the Queen used to go for walks and hikes and stuff.
Yep.
So she and her bodyguard, who was with her for about 35 years, used to go for hikes up in Scotland, outside the Balmoral Palace, and they would actually go off the palace grounds sometimes onto lesser known hiking paths.
Yep.
So one time they're out there and they see a couple walking towards them, which was not uncommon. It did happen, and she was at no risk. So as the couple gets closer, they strike up a conversation, and they discover they're two American tourists.
Oh,
and then the husband asks the Queen, he said, "You guys walk here a lot?" And she goes, sometimes. He said, "Well, we've heard that the Queen walks through here sometime. Have you ever met her?"
Oh my gosh.
And the Queen goes, "No, I haven't. I've never met her, but my friend here has met her many times." So they start striking up a conversation with the bodyguard, and it's like, what do you, what kind of lady is she? And she goes, "Well, most of the time she's pretty nice, but sometimes she can be a little cantankerous."
Oh my gosh.
So they're having this conversation going back and forth, and the American tourists decide they'd like to get a picture with the bodyguard. So they hand their phone camera to the Queen. Say, "Would you take our picture?" So the tourists take the picture with the bodyguard, and the Queen snaps the picture, and then the bodyguard says, "Why don't you take a picture with my friend here?"
Oh.
So they do.
Oh my gosh.
And they get the pictures all done. They still haven't recognized the Queen.
Oh my gosh.
So finally they all say their goodbyes and they go on their merry way. And the Queen says to the bodyguard, "Can Can you imagine what's going to be like when they get back to America and they're showing all their pictures from their trip, and people are going, "That's the Queen you're with."
Is that a true story?
That's a true story.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! They're going to. That's wonderful. I love that all around. I love every bit of every player on that. Thank you for sharing that. That's a great story.
All right, everyone, have a blessed week, and we'll see you next week. And we are unscripted, not unhinged, because Jim Miller's not here.
Never unhinged. Unscripted. Unhinged.
All right.